you envy those slim-toned fashion models who flaunt their bodies graciously while making you envious of them? Are you becoming obsessed with it and started taking pills to reduce weight? Or are you suffering from an eating disorder? If you answer yes to one of these questions, we warn you before watching the second episode of Netflix's Terror Tuesday, The Wedding Dress. It's all about eating disorders and the toxic beauty standards set by the fashion industry. But if you are into watching something from the horror and suspense genre, you may like watching this episode, which is filled with chilling nuances and suspense that will glue you to your screen. So, let's explore this episode in today's video. But before we explore the episode, we have a very small favor to ask. If you enjoy our videos, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This may be a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Exploring the origins of the wedding dress entity. The Wedding Dress is the second episode of the horror series, Terror Tuesday. The episode starts with a woman sewing a wedding dress. Suddenly, the needle pricks into her finger, and she stops working. She pulls out the needle and resumes her work until her shoulder snaps, making a cracking sound. The episode slides over to the scene with a woman named Milk being dropped at a wedding dress store named Nongnuch Wedding by her boyfriend Bang. Milk tells her boyfriend Bang that she will learn to sew wedding dresses to make the best wedding dress for her, and Bang seems hesitant about the idea of marriage. Milk enters the store, where a woman named Nooch, who runs Nongnuch Wedding, gives Milk a tour of the store. Nooch shows Milk her workstation, the dresses that need alteration, the mannequins, and her bedroom. Even though the store looks beautiful, there is something off. Nooch tells Milk she's traveling to Phuket for a few days and puts Milk in charge of the store. Milk seems happy with the job as she talks to her mother. She also gets into an argument with her mother over the dowry because apparently in Thailand, the groom's family pays the dowry, and Milk's boyfriend, Bang, doesn't seem to have much money. Now, let's resume the story. So, this mother-daughter conversation has no conclusion, and frustrated, Milk was about to hang up the phone when she felt something strange behind her on the stair. The scene cuts to the following day when a woman visits the store to buy a wedding dress. She browses through the store but cannot find a dress she likes. Milk assists her and tells her she will find something inside. She tells the woman to wait. Milk goes inside to search for some dresses until a screeching sound draws her attention. She turns around to find a mannequin suddenly appearing out of the blue, wearing a stunning wedding dress. Milk brings the dress to the customer. However, it doesn't fit her. The customer asks Milk to alter the dress to fit her size. Shockingly enough, Milk asks the customer, "Why don't you lose weight, you fat pig?" The customer gets extremely upset with Milk's comment and records a video where she mentions that an employee named Milk abused her. Milk seemed so confused that she couldn't recall when and why she called the customer a fat pig. Afraid that she might lose her job, Milk apologizes and requests the customer to give her a week to alter the dress size. She even offers a discount like a perfect salesgirl and starts working on the dress when she hears a strange noise upstairs. She goes upstairs to investigate when a shadow appears from behind the curtain. Milk moves towards the curtain to find out what it is when Bang jumps out of it, pranking her. Surprised to find Bang this late in the night at the store, Milk asks him how he entered the store, to which Bang replies that Milk herself opened the door and even got intimate with him. Milk seems unable to remember she ever opened the door for Bang and slept with him. Scared, Milk asks Bang to set a date for their wedding. Milk and Bang argue over the wedding and Milk's mother's obsession with dowry. Agitated with the conversation, Bang storms off. Milk's obsession with weight loss. So, with a not-so-sensitive boyfriend, Milk struggles, but still works in the store. However, Milk observes strange things happening to her. For example, one night, she dozes off while working on the wedding dress and wakes up with a bottle of weight loss pills. It is strange because Milk doesn't even have an inch of fat on her and has no need for weight loss pills. Moreover, Milk doesn't even remember taking weight loss pills. She tries to ignore it and even the urge to take them. However, the following night, She falls asleep while working and wakes up with the same bottle of weight loss pills next to her, only it's empty this time. This time too, Milk could not recall taking any weight loss pill. So, as the story continues, Milk is obsessed with losing weight and achieving the perfect body. Her behavior becomes dangerous and erratic. It shows the toxic beauty standards that exist in our society nowadays. The obsession among women to achieve the ideal, no-fat body leads to mental disorders that ultimately lead to tragic consequences. The strong desire to look perfect and seek validation makes people resort to dangerous methods like taking weight loss pills, getting surgeries, and, resorting to unhealthy eating habits. Pete's vengeful spirit possesses Milk. Milk gets worse and worse, and she starts behaving strangely, although she has no idea what is happening to her. The customer who visited to get her wedding dress altered returns a week later to get her dressed. The customer becomes confused when she sees Milk, who looks extremely thin, weak, and aged. Milk takes the customer inside to try on the dress, but she finds that even though she had altered the size as per the customer's size request, it still needs to fit her. The customer gets agitated to find that Milk has not increased the dress's size, but reduced it further. That's when, suddenly, the dress starts to choke the customer, and she rushes out of the trial room for her fiancé to help her out of the dress. That is when Milk sees a dead woman hunting her again and again, and she faints. After Milk regains consciousness, she finds the customer, her fiancé, and the dress all missing. She fiddles with her phone when she notices the customer has put up the video she had recorded the first day when Milk abused her. That is when Milk gets a call from her boss, Nooch, who confronts Milk after seeing the video online. Milk told her that she was getting visions of the wedding dress belonging to a woman named Pete. Confused about how Milk knows about Pete, Nooch asks Milk to get out of the store immediately and wait for her. Milk hurries to get out when she hears a sound from the cupboard, and to her horror, she finds Bang, her boyfriend's body, murdered inside the cupboard. Later, it is discovered that after the argument with Milk, Pete in Milk's body kills Bang. The next scene shows the story of Pete, who used to work and sew wedding dresses for Nooch's store before Milk. She was initially overweight and always dreamt about fitting into one of the dresses she used to make for her client. She got so obsessed with weight loss that she got a surgery done and started taking weight loss pills in insane amounts. She had lost so much weight that she looked pale and weak. One day, she finds out that the wedding dress she made for herself was resized bigger by Nooch, and she gets into an argument with her. It escalated to a physical altercation when the dress got ripped accidentally. Infuriated, Pete starts strangling Nooch with her hands. And while trying to defend herself, Nooch accidentally strikes a scissor down Pete's neck, and she immediately dies. The scene cuts back to the present day when Nooch arrives immediately at the store to rescue Milk, only to find Milk being possessed by Pete's ghost, and she was wearing the same wedding dress. Pete in Nooch's body attacks and kills Nooch with a scissor the same way Nooch killed Pete. At the end of the episode, it becomes evident that Pete has possessed Milk's body to take her revenge and finally fulfills her dream of wearing the wedding dress. Milk's macabre wedding ceremony. Milk is now entirely under Pete's control, and she walks down the ghostly aisle with the dead bodies of those killed by Pete and Milk's body. Finally, Milk comes in front of Bang, who looks horrific with one eye hit by a scissor. A scissor is a significant weapon that Pete has used to kill people, maybe because she was killed by it. Or perhaps it symbolizes her profession that helped her to size down the wedding dress into an unnatural size. Tell us in the comments section. Now, let's get back to the episode. Milk is no longer independent but a puppet in Pete's hand, fulfilling her wish to wear the wedding dress. She kisses Bank, or rather, his dead body in this wedding dress, but soon realizes that the man there isn't alive anymore. And this is an epiphanic moment for her. She discovers her obsession with being the slim bride has made her a puppet, no longer possesses her free will. On the other hand, Pete realizes that she has successfully trapped Milk in a cursed life, thanks to her obsession and eating disorder, and here, the episode ends before the audience can get over the horrific macabre wedding. The wedding decoration here is similar to a Halloween decoration, where the ceremony occurs in the store and in the darkness of the night. It makes us believe that no more hope is left for Milk, and that she is forever trapped in a horrific world just because of the toxic beauty standards the fashion industry has laid for us all. Marvelous verdict. So that's the wedding dress for you from Terror Tuesday. Nice comment on the unhealthy beauty standards that, the fashion world possesses. It forces many girls and women to believe that they are ugly because the beauty standards in fashion magazines are different, which leads to eating disorder. However, this episode also urges you to seek help when suffering from an eating disorder, and we would also like to tell you the same. If you or your friend is suffering from an eating disorder, remember that help is always there. Seek it before it's too late. So, with that note, we are signing off and we'll meet you in another marvelous video. Until then, ta-da! And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Have a good one, and be safe. Thanks, everyone!